Welcome to a vlog that I've been very hesitant to do. So, as some of you who've been paying attention know, I've been out of work for a while, and I've decided that I really need to buckle down and work a lot harder on retraining myself and getting myself back out there and getting a job. As much fun as doing YouTube has been, it's been taking up a lot of my time that I could be spending, getting work. And for a long time I wasn't really looking forward to going back to work, and so this was a good way to distract me and to feel like I was doing something that could eventually replace work. And maybe someday it still can, but for now, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that doing this has been a way to ignore kind of some of the realities in my life, and I need to kind of reset my expectations. At the same time, knowing the things going on in my life in the back of my head have sometimes made me not as comfortable doing videos, or not being able to just sort of, not have any kind of guilt whatsoever about doing videos. I just whacked my ring on my table. So I think if I can get myself work finally, have my situation in my family in a more comfortable situation again, then I can do this, as intended, more as a hobby, and not have any guilty feelings around doing it because I know that everything else in my life is handled. Hopefully that makes sense. I am not quitting YouTube, but what you're going to see is I think I'm going to put series on hold, because a lot of times you take a whole series of games and it could be 10, 15, 20 episodes, and if people aren't really into those episodes, then maybe the first one gets watched and then the others are only watched by a few people, which is great, and I love to engage with the few people that do watch whatever series I'm doing. And my whole goal was to have more of a Let's Play channel, which is a little outmoded in today's YouTube environment, but I don't want to admit that. I don't want to. It's still what I wanted to do with the channel. I as a YouTube viewer, really liked watching a game from beginning to end and being there with the host if it's a host I enjoy. And I was hoping to impart that feeling on others. And for some people, I think I do, which is good. And thank you so much if you're one of them. But it's also a very large commitment to do that. So what this means is that I'm going to be doing more one-off type of games. So you're going to see more of the indie games like BENDY and the Ink Machine. I thought that was a fun little video. Hopefully you did too. I have some other things in mind. I do have one series in mind I would like to do if I ever get the opportunity, but I plan to record the whole thing in one evening. So if that opportunity arises, then that series will go up. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to save that. I have some good ideas for it. But for the foreseeable future, until I kind of get things settled for myself, I'm going to be doing more one-off videos, and you're probably going to have less videos. It'll probably be maybe, I'm going to strive for 2 or 3 a week, as opposed to right now where I had attempted to post every single day. I know ultimately if I want to be successful on YouTube, I probably should post every single day. I appreciate all the support I've been given. I mean, the fact that we hit 100 subscribers was amazing to me. I know I never did a proper 100 subscriber video, and that's because I was worried that it was going to back up, because we're only at like 106 or something like, right now. Nothing worse than doing a subscriber milestone video and then having it backtrack on you. So I didn't want to be caught in that trap, and plus I didn't have any real good ideas. The more questions I get, I could do like a Q&A and that type of stuff, but I don't get a ton of interaction on the videos or questions and stuff like that. And that's on me. I need to get more, engaged, I guess, and get people excited and make them want to ask me questions. As per usual, I'm starting to ramble a little bit. I didn't really know what to say in this vlog. I just kind of turned on the camera and I'm just kind of going. The main message is that there's going to be less videos. They're going to be more one-off style videos. Hopefully that can keep things interesting for you guys, though. Again, a series is not for everybody. A series just isn't for everybody. So maybe that'll help. Maybe I'll go back and finish Riddle School if any of you guys like those videos. Maybe some more Guts and Glory. I think those were fun. And then new stuff. Hopefully we'll, new stuff that people haven't seen. Dig into itch.io and Game Jolt and just really, try to introduce you to some things that might be good stuff that's out there, or maybe shitty stuff. Who knows what we'll come across. So I'd like to hear your feedback if there's anything that you do want to see. Are there any series that you've been waiting for me to do? I would like to hear about that, because I still, eventually there will be series again. So, I really want to hear what you guys like about the channel, what you want to see in the channel, where you think maybe I shine the best, I suppose. Like what are some of your favorite videos that I've done, and why were they? I know that's asking a lot, but it's basically I'm looking for this user feedback, so to speak, to hopefully get better at this. Especially since I'm gonna have less videos, I'd like to make each one of them worth everyone's time. With a series, sometimes you can get a little complacent because the game is doing a lot of the work for you, and maybe that's why I like it. But at any rate, I'd love to hear those comments and suggestions so that I can maximize what I am putting out over the next little bit. I do plan to start streaming again once my stream ban gets lifted. I think that happens probably near the end of April or so. So I do have some streaming ideas. I might do some Twitch streaming too. I'll let you know if I am going to do that. You know, I'll make sure that, you know, Twitter or whatever is notified. So follow me on Twitter if you're interested on when I'm going to start streaming. And yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I just feel like once I have, you know, my financial situation in order and we're not worried about, you know, paying mortgage and all that kind of stuff, then we can really, you know, enjoy YouTube more as opposed to trying to build it up into this thing that can be a job far before I'm ready for that. Does that make sense? Thank you so much for hanging out today, listening to me ramble. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below, and let's do it again. But until then, stay furious, my friends.